How is everybody? Come on in. We made it to Friday, right? Good morning, good morning. Oh man, I have bruised my thumb. You see how red it is right there? Right here? I bruised my thumb. I was walking through the house and, you just get lost in thought. And I was like, just walking and my hand hit the edge of one of the pieces of furniture in my house. And so this freaking thing hurts. So every time I go to shuffle, I'm just like, ooh, ouchie. Hi from Australia. Oh, welcome in. Yes, happy Friday morning. We made it, you guys. We made it. Another week, right? You had wild dreams last night? Uh-oh. That full moon, I'm telling you. The past 3 days, I've woken up around like 5 a.m. This morning was a little bit before 5 a.m. and I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? The past couple mornings was like, first one was 5:22, then it was like 5:30-ish, and I'm just like, oh, you broke your hand? Oh, man. Yeah, I can't imagine. If I broke my hand, I'd be in deep doo-doo because, I use my hands for a living, both with tarot and singing. I got to hold the microphone. So you have a heavy feeling? Uh-oh. Just, ground yourself, practice release, let it go, come back to center. It's a lot, Full moons are a lot because it pulls at our emotions, right? So I do have exciting news, though, you guys. If you didn't know already, I was on last night, but I wanted to let everybody know that I have finally finished recording everything for the Tarot Apprenticeship module. I'm going to finish the editing today and have all of the lessons uploaded. And then that's the last time. Today is the last day that you're going to get the tarot module at the tarot tester's price. So if you've been waiting, dragging your feet, trying to figure out if you're going to get into the tarot apprenticeship, I'm just letting you know today is the last day that you're going to get it at the massive discounted price, okay? So don't say I didn't warn you. You can find all the information through the link in my bio. It's right there in green. It says Learn to Read Tarot or something like that. Click that and you'll see all the information. Scroll all the way down to the bottom to where you'll see the Tarot Apprenticeship Self-Paced module. That's the one I'm talking about. So today is the last day to get it for almost half off. Just let you know. So anywho, welcome you guys. If you see me looking down and looking up, I'm talking to Instagram and TikTok, okay? Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. You guys are so sweet. I spent like 7 or 8 months creating this module because it needed to be like one where you can go through it on your own and you have all your questions answered, right? Because can you imagine going through a self-paced tarot module and it's confusing and you don't understand what's going on, right? This is why I had the tarot testers go through it as I was building it so they could give me their feedback and say, hey, this isn't working, or can you expand on this and stuff like that. So that way there's no stone unturned, no questions left unasked, and you have it broken down into every single step. And yeah, I'm pretty proud of it. Thank you. Lisa says, unheard of. It's so informative. Good. I don't think, honestly, I've looked around. I don't think there's any other modules like this one out there ever, because I cover so much in the tarot module that it's more than tarot. It's numerology, it's astrology, it's colors, it's angelology. It's all of the things that you need to know to be a well-rounded tarot reader, okay? It's not just about memorizing cards. Anybody can pick up a deck and say, oh yeah, well, here's what this means, here's what this means, but you need to know why. You need to be able to see the symbology and read deeper into the cards. This is the way that I was taught, and so this is the way I'm passing it forward. So if you have not gotten into the module, or if you have any questions, feel free to ask, okay? But if you have not gotten into the module and you're wanting to be a real tarot reader, either for yourself or somebody else, go check it out because I'm finishing it up today and that's it. It goes to full price tomorrow. Okay? I will not leave it at this price. I will not have it at this price ever again. You will never see it this low because I could be charging seriously 3 times the amount that I'm charging for all of this information. I've seen people charge $3,500 for a tarot course when they're just going over the cards. And I was like, it was insane. It was insane. And I was just like, okay, well, I mean, this is a hell of a steal what I'm doing, but I don't know. Quick question. Why does TikTok keep changing your voice? I don't know. I don't know why it does that. Thank you, Sandy. She said, Tarot apprenticeship, or I'm sorry, the apprenticeship is phenomenal. Erica is an amazing teacher. Thank you, thank you. Lisa, that's why it took me so long, she said, and you did it without anybody's help but you. I mean, the tarot testers did help me out, and so that's why I gave them such a deal, because they were going through it as I was creating it, and that's what I needed. I needed that feedback, because me being the teacher, it's like I know what I'm talking about, right? So sometimes I could say things that might be over your head, or you might need me to dive more into something so you understand it better. So that's why I had people go through it. And I think it was the best idea that I was ever given. Like, I think it was in the middle of the night or early one morning. And I was like, oh, we need to go through this together. That way I don't work my ass off creating this thing and people don't understand it. You know, that would have been a pain in the ass. So yeah, anyways, I just wanted to let you all know so we can celebrate together that, you know, it's finished, or it's going to be completed absolutely today, and then tomorrow it goes to full price. So I'm just one of those people that loves to share ways you can save money, but I also have to make a living. So it is going to full price tomorrow, and it will never be this price again. Not sorry at all. You love the self-paced part? Yeah, me too, because not everybody can attend, live classes. You know, we're busy. We're busy making our own money, hustling, doing whatever you got to do, take care of kids, all that stuff. So that's why, in the beginning, I was like, no, I don't want to do self-paced, because you really need some guidance when you're learning tarot, right? But people kept asking me for the self-paced lessons. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to have to do this, and I'm going to have to do it right to make sure that you have every bit of information that I would give my live students. So, yeah. Jamie says, yes, I took her very first live apprenticeship, and I'm not a professional reader. Having that guidance cannot be understated. Thank you, Jamie. Let's see. Should I get the module if I took your course? That's up to you, Heather. I mean, if you want to, because, you just go through the lessons again, you absolutely can. But it's completely up to you. Because here's the thing, you guys. We were having a conversation about this the other day, and I promise we're going to get into the reading, but this is important because I know a lot of you are interested in tarot. If you do not engulf yourself or envelop yourself, I kind of know what you meant, but I wanted to make sure, I'm glad you said that. Jamie said, I'm now a professional reader, not I'm not a professional reader. I was waiting on that, and I was like, yeah, you are. But I thought maybe you were talking about when you got in. Anyways, you have to really envelop yourself in the world of tarot if you're going to be a proper tarot reader, if you're going to be a good tarot reader. Like, you have to go over it every single day or you're going to forget it. There are 78 cards, you guys. Double that. 156 cards that you have to memorize. And then different aspects of them being laid together. So you have to really engulf yourself in learning tarot. Repetition, repetition, repetition. And this is why I broke it down in very little chunks as we go through the lessons, so it's easy to digest. It's not information overload. So take your time and go through each lesson and go through it multiple times. Because once you're in, you have lifetime access. Okay? Lifetime access. You will never find another module like this. I'm just saying. I'm not bragging. I'm just saying. I spent my heart and soul, time, everything into this module to make sure it's right, because there's so much shit out there that I'm unwilling to let that be the measuring point. No shit, Domingo. He says, I can't even memorize lyrics for my shows. That is 100% true. 100% true. Okay, let's get started with the reading. Y'all feel free to keep asking questions and everything, but let's get into this. If you're just joining us, this is our Weekend Tarotscope. We're going to look at everything that's coming up this weekend for you. We're going to use Oracle and Tarot. First, I almost forgot. First, we got to do our tuning fork, okay? This one is attuned to the third eye. Normally we do the root chakra, but today we're going to do the third eye, all right? It's a full moon in Sagittarius. Sagittarius rules your faith and your beliefs and all that lovely ooey gooey spiritual stuff. So all you do is just listen to the vibration, breathe, and just relax, okay? Because this is going to attune that third eye. Here we go, and then we'll get into the reading. Just breathe. It's almost done. There we go. There we go. Okay, now we can get started. Hang on, Lisa. I'm trying to uncover your comment. She said, you basically hold our hand through it. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because everybody needs guidance in tarot. For those of you just joining, I was letting everybody know that today is the absolute last day that you can get my tarot apprenticeship for just about half off. It will never, ever, ever be this price again. Not even on Black Friday. Never. Because it's going to be completed by the end of the day, and tomorrow it goes to full price. So you can check it out through the link in my bio. It's right at the top. Anywho, let's get our fairy blessing for the weekend and see what we need to know. This thumb is killer, man. Oof, it hurts. All right. So we have a blessing of, I'm going to have to pull the book because I think it says Aramid. Let me pull the book because this font is hard to read. Hang on. It's number 7, which is perfect for the full moon that we just had in Sagittarius. A very spiritual number. Yeah, Aramid. Okay. So I don't think we've ever pulled this one. It says the fairy gift of working with herbs, medicine, plants, and their blessings. Aramid is a shining one. One of the, I don't even know how to pronounce that. We'll figure it out. And she oversees herbal healing. At this time, you have received the gift of this insightful ability, and so you will be led to planets, herbs, flowers, and fruits that have healing properties. Give yourself the benefit of learning more of plants and their sacred properties, and be drawn to eat well and to supplement with vital herbs, which will enliven you and bring you closer to your own personal version of true and beautiful health. Take the time to appreciate the world of the plants, which is truly the world of the fairies themselves, and grow your own healing herb garden, and know that the more you introduce these wonders of Aramid to your world, the more blessed you will be. Seek the advice of those who have the herbal wisdom, and feel the slow delight of the growing world rush through your bones and blood, knitting, healing, repairing, regrowing. The world of healing herbs is supporting you, loving you, and ready to work with you for healing and restoration of deep, vital, glowing health. I love that because, you know, with this full moon of Sagittarius, Sagittarius is all about learning, okay? It's ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter is higher learning. And the more you can connect with nature and have it in your body, the more you're going to be in tune with the vibration and frequency of healing. So this weekend is a great opportunity for you to really focus on that connection. For you to really say, you know what can I do for my body? How can I connect with Mother Nature? How can I naturally heal myself, right? And it's so many different ways that we can work with the herbs, work with nature to do certain things with our body, like Celtic sea salt, like lion's mane mushrooms. You know, all of the health benefits of these things are astronomical. Let's Yeah, the green is very pretty. The heart chakra. Let's see. Very earthy, butterfly wings, red hair. Very Taurus, though. Yeah, it does bring out Taurus energy. Yeah, Sagittarius is self-expansion. Like I said, it's ruled by Jupiter, right? Okay. Yeah, cayenne pepper is so good. Okay, just want to make sure I wasn't missing anything. All right, so for the tarot deck today, we're going to use the divination book, okay? This is the updated version. So what we're going to do, if you've never seen this book before, here you go. This is called Mystic Muses for the Modern Goddess. You can screenshot it. You find it on Amazon. It's linked in my bio. I wrote this book. So not only did I create Tarot Apprenticeship for you, I also wrote this book for you. And the way that you use it is you connect with it like you would your tarot deck, but you don't have to memorize the cards because I did the readings for you, okay? So you connect with the book and you can ask it, you know, what do I need to know for today? And then you intuitively open it to a certain page and then there's your reading, okay? So let's see, we got Three of Swords. So that would be your reading for the day. This is not the reading for today. I'm just giving you an example, okay? So now, if you want to, you can knock on it. You can use, just like you would a deck, a selenite wand, incense, whatever, to cleanse the energy. You can focus white light on it. And let's ask it, okay, what do we need to know? What is our card for today, Friday? What is our card for today, Friday? And I'm going to open it up to a page I feel guided to. Okay, so look, we have the Tower reversed. Thank God it's reversed, right? If it was a Tower, I'd be like, oh, fuck. Okay, so here's what it says for today. And I'm going to write this down so I don't forget. Let me move my laptop. And this other book. This is the hard copy. If you choose to get the hard copy, it's really pretty. Let's see. Oh, I have all my numerology stuff right here. Okay, so Friday. You can do this yourself with your book. All right, so the Tower reversed. It says, breathe. The hard stuff is behind you. Oh, I love hearing that. Whatever has fallen apart in the past needed to fall away because it wasn't good enough for you. You deserve the best, and that's what's to come. Hell yeah, right? So today is the day to take stock of what and who you want to keep in your life. These major changes will set you up for success, so only keep what is on your high frequency. It's time for your glow up, goddess, so put that crown back on your head and own it. From now on, you are in charge. That's your reading for the day. Can you imagine using this every day and having that type of like hype man for you? So here's the thing. Think about the Tower reversed. The Tower, when it's direct, everything is falling apart. Think about like if you're in a home and a tornado comes through and it just destroys the entire house. That's similar to the Tower, okay? Everything is falling apart. Everything has gone to shit. So what this Tower reversed is telling you is like, okay, the hard part, the scary part is over. Like I have goosebumps. Now what you're going to do is you're going to go through the rubble and you're going to pick up the things that mean the most to you. The things that you want to bring into your new home, into your new space, okay? Only take what is important. Only take what is vital to you into this new space. So whatever has crumbled in the past, whatever hardships you have faced in the past is telling you that storm is over. Now we're only taking what is important to you to the next phase, to the new home, okay? To the new experience, right? So I just happen to have my cards right here. I'll show you. And when you're going through this book, you can also pull the card out of your deck and see how it resonates with you, right? Because here's the Tower. So the Tower is these little doodads here. These are called yods. And the yod means the finger of God. So this is being struck down because it was not built properly. It was not good enough for you. It wasn't stable. So now we have the Tower in reverse indicating that the universe has helped you. It has knocked shit down because it was not good enough for you. It was not strong enough to hold your dreams. Okay? So now we're taking all of the things that are important and vital, the things that are aligned with you, and we're moving forward. Okay? We will rebuild, and it's going to be the right way because the storm that you went through taught you a lot. Right? Okay? You're moving on to a whole new horizon, I just heard. A whole new experience, but you have to let yourself do that. You can't take all that rubble with you. Only take what's important and what aligns with you now. After you've gone through that, you know how you go through traumatic events and all of a sudden you have this epiphany of, this shit doesn't matter anymore. I thought at one time it did. I was so obsessed over this, but now it doesn't matter anymore. Right? Those are the things that you leave. The things that do matter, family, friendships, your career, whatever it is, your spiritual connection, obviously. But we take that with us and we move forward into this new alignment. Okay? You have goosebumps too? It's resonating. Oh, and we do have 55 people here. Good morning, good morning. So yeah, that's where the glow up comes from. Is everything has to fall apart because it has to catapult you into this new energy. Otherwise, you're not going to move. You're not going to do anything, right? Unfortunately, we need those traumatic events to wake us up. The Tower reverse makes so much sense because that full moon rocked my world. Oh, girl, I know. Like I said, I can't even sleep. Should you always do just a one card pull with your book? You can do the past, present, future. You can do a whole tarot spread with the book. You can say, okay, position 1, and you pull that card. And then you ask the book, what is position 2? And then you clarify what that position is. Like, so position 1, what is the central focus? What is going on right now? What is blocking me or hindering me? Then, you just go through and ask the book repeatedly, and then you can write it down, and you can do a whole reading with the book. I'm just making sure I'm catching up. So funny. My whole perspective is completely different now than it was last week. More connected and aligned. Good, Jamie. Good. We need these shake-ups every now and then, okay? What is that? I don't know what that is. Hang on, you guys. There's something that popped up on Instagram. Does anybody know what that? Can y'all see that box? You love the book? Good. I don't know why that's there. And I'm afraid to click on it. Can y'all see the box? Instagram? Yes. Okay. Yes. Well, shit. What is that? I don't know. Hang on, TikTok. Give me 1 second. That's annoying. I don't know what that is. Does anybody else know how or why this popped up? It's you guys on TikTok. It's like a see-through white box, and at the bottom it says okay. Like you're supposed to push the button that says okay, but it's like nothing. It's Pandora's box leading you to another dimension. That's hilarious. Oh man, if you're well versed in TikTok or Instagram, please let me know how to get rid of that because I'm trying to drag it off the screen and it won't move. Maybe it isn't up. I have no idea. No, nobody's trying to join. I mean, it looks like a graphic that you can put on your live, but I didn't push anything, so I don't know. Okay, hang on. Let me go through these. I've had my whole house in storage waiting for the renovation for our farmhouse to be done. Oh, When it's time to move, I can pick through and take only what we need to keep. Yes, Heather, yes. Yes, you can leave your crystals out to charge tonight. You'll still have great energy. I wasn't able to put mine out last night because we had rain. We had storms last night, so I'm going to put them out tonight. Let's see. Okay. I did push okay, and it's not taking it away. Like, I'm clicking all over the screen trying to drag it, and it's not doing anything. I don't know what to do. Let's see. Nope, still there. Ah! Okay, so apparently I did accidentally push something. It was a graphic, whatever, freaking technology. Okay. What is a good tarot deck? You want to use the original Rider-Waite tarot deck to start learning with, okay? That's what I teach with in my tarot apprenticeship, okay? All right, so we got the energy for today. Let's go for Saturday, okay? So what do we need to know? What is our card for Saturday? This is how you use the book. What is my card for Saturday? But we want to ask the collective. What is the collective card for Saturday? I feel like it's right there. Ooh, yep. We got the Star. 2 major arcana, you guys. 2 major arcana. So let's read it. Now, let me write this down before I forget. Okay, so here's what the Star says for us. Today is a day of destiny. You may be feeling an extra boost of optimism, and rightfully so. Expect miracles and good things and watch how your day unfolds. Hell yeah, we could use this, right? If you've been through some tough times recently, hello, Tower. Today marks the beginning of your healing journey, and the universe is guiding you all the way. If you've been waiting for good news, then today could be that day. Stay optimistic. Think outside the box. Take a vacation or have a get-together. It's going to be a great day. I like it. And I wrote it. I get excited over my own writing. Think about this, you guys. I wrote, 176 cards. And so I don't remember everything that I wrote, And so it even hypes me up seeing this reading for Saturday. Okay? So when you get the Star card, the Star is right behind, look at this, it's right behind the Tower in the tarot deck. It's not right behind the Tower in the book. They're all mixed up. So this is, you guys, this is synchronistic, okay? This is like lining up, and it's all about, the Star is, oh, I've got goosebumps. The Star is all about feeling hopeful again, feeling connected again, because there are most likely, when you went through this Tower moment recently, there most likely was a moment where you were feeling hopeless, where everything just felt disconnected, and you're like, what the fuck is going on with my life, But now, we have the Tower reversed, we have the Star connecting us again. The Star is very Aquarius energy, right? Aquarius is that rebel. It's like, it's time to go forward. It's time to, it's this boost to like help you for the greater good, okay? It's that quick movement, that expanded mindset, right? So isn't that exciting? And isn't that crazy how I intuitively pulled these 2 consecutive cards? The book knows, okay? The book doesn't lie. The cards don't lie, right? So on Saturday, you can expect miracles. Expect something to be destined for you, and it's positive, all right? So let's get Sunday. Okay. So what do we need to know? What is our card for Sunday? What is our card for Sunday? Where is it? Ooh, we got the Knight of Pentacles. Another great energy, okay? So we have 2 major arcana, and then we have the Knight of Pentacles. So let me write this down. Okay. So the Knight of Pentacles says, today would be a great day to start taking action steps towards your goals. Think about what you want to achieve and how you can get there, and then take one step at a time. With the Pentacles in focus today, it's all about the physical. This could be a new financial goal, health goal, business goal, or whatever you've set your sights on. Before each step, ensure the next one aligns with you and your chosen path. Yes, it will take time, energy, effort, and persistence, but if you follow through, you will be successful. Can you imagine reading that, when you're feeling like, okay, things might be moving along or whatever, but now it's like telling you today's a great day to start making a plan, to set intentions, because the Knight of Pentacles is Virgo energy. Virgo is very analytical. They're very intentional with what they do, okay? Because it has to be a certain way for them to feel good, right? For them to feel aligned. So it goes along with this herbal card, the Blessing of Aramid, because she's talking about connecting with nature, connecting with herbs and everything that is like healing for you, because the Pentacles are about the earth. It's about the physical, right? So it's like, what steps can you take to improve your health? How can you invest in your future, right? And the Knight of Pentacles is very good with his hands. So maybe do some gardening on Sunday if that feels right for you. Plant some seeds. Do something with your hands that is going to get you to where you want to go, okay? Yeah, thank you. Oh, your Aquarius grandson is getting married Saturday. That is awesome. I love it. It's going to be a good day for him. How fitting for you to starting to learn herbology. I thought about you, Vanessa. I did. As soon as I saw that blessing card, I was like, oh, there's Vanessa. Yes, invest in your better body and mind. Here's the thing. It can be anything that you're wanting to learn, anything that takes a process to come to fruition, right? Because everything is a process. If you're expecting something to happen overnight, it's not going to work that way, okay? Just like learning tarot, learning something new, it's a process, and you have to be consistent with it. You cannot give up on it, because if you are consistent with it, you will experience success, okay? So for example, my tarot business, when I first started it, it was low, right? It brought me some income, which I was extremely grateful for, but it was low. And every year, the income doubled. Every year so far, my income has doubled because I have stayed consistent with my practice. I have stayed consistent with my business because it put me in the six figures quicker than I thought, honestly, okay? So whatever you stay consistent with and it's still aligned with you, then you will have success, okay? But it has to be aligned with you. It can't be something that you're just trying to do because you're trying to be like somebody else. That's not going to work, okay? Your women's travel group staying consistent? Perfect. I plan to garden and study all weekend. Very nice, very nice. And Saturday is a great day for study. It's a great day for like spending time with your social circle, which I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be hanging out with my gal pals and going to listen to some live music and just having a nice day. It's also when I'm teaching my tarot workshop on Saturday. Perfect day, right? And then Sunday is like, okay, well, let me get ready for the next week. Let me start making plans. What do I need to do next? Okay, how can I, since I finished the tarot module, since I finished the tarot book, how can I now like put those out there? Because I'm not a big marketing person, so I'm going to need somebody to do this thing for me. But you know what I'm saying. I got to plant the seeds. Thank you, Lisa. I take an hour a day to do your class and another hour to read a book pertaining to the class. Perfection. I love that. Great balance. Saturdays are ruled by Saturn. Saturn rules our humanity. Yeah. Saturn is that one. It's like, okay, come on now. It's like the daddy of it all. You know, it's like, are you doing what you need to do? If not, get your ass moving. So that's how you use the book, okay? I love this book, you guys. Let's get some oracle and find out what else we need to know. You know I'm going to use the Kipper deck. Should I pull for Monday due to the holiday? No, I'll be here Monday. It's just another day for me, like work-wise. So, yeah, I'll be here on Monday. All right, what else do we need to know this weekend? Let me set these out in front of me so I can still talk about them. There we go. That way, I like to stare at the cards sometimes because they bring about other things. So it's also interesting to see, this is why I do this. The star is number 17, okay? And there are 7 white stars on there, and then there's the one big one, right? So remember, 1 is that God force energy. It is that focused energy. It is also about the self, right? It's the one energy. 7 is a highly spiritual number. Well, we also got 7 on our blessing, okay? So this is all about connecting with your higher self, connecting with God source energy, and just really having a lovely weekend. Today is all about really picking up the pieces of what you want to bring forward. And then Saturday is like, boom, major positive energy. Sunday is like, okay, let's plan something. Let's do whatever it is that we need to do and take our time, okay? It's not a day of like move, 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 move. It's a day of like, okay, let's sit still, let's think about this, and let's make a solid plan forward, or let's spend some time outside, all of that, okay? You like my rabbit video? Can I do more videos on manifesting? Sure. I pulled the 7 of Swords, Cups, and Wands this morning. Holy cow. Dang. All right. What else do we need to know this weekend? We have child number 18. So what does this signify? Right? Our inner child. It could be we're spending time with our children. It could be that we're taking time to go and play, right? Especially on Saturday. Take the time to go and play and allow yourself to feel free. Allow your mind to expand, be childlike, have fun, and really let your inner child connect. Let your inner child celebrate this new feeling of hope and connection and forward movement. What is it as a child that you love to do, or what did you want to do when you grew up? Does it still align with you? If so, what can you do to get yourself closer to that? If not, why? And how have you evolved through all of that energy? So we have number 18, again, 1, God source energy, focused energy, the self, and then 8 is that karmic energy. I was thinking about this morning, and I feel like this is why this card came out. So you know the saying, time flies when you're having fun. Why is that? Well, when you're having fun, you're at a high vibration. You literally have sped up time. Okay? When you're not having fun, when you're stressed, when you're sad, when you're anxious, what happens? You're at a low vibration and you literally have slowed time down. Okay? So when you feel like time is dragging on, that can signify you're at a low vibration. There's something going on that's keeping you suppressed. You're focusing on something negative. Like, you know, they say a watch pot never boils. Well, it's because you're slowing down time because you're so focused and you're focusing on the fact that it's not boiling. But when you walk off and you go do something else and you got your mind elsewhere, then all of a sudden, here it goes. It starts boiling because you sped up time. And you're not sitting there declaring that pot is not boiling. Does that make sense? Let me know in the comments. Because when you add 1 and 8 together, so 8 is karmic energy. It's also the energy of prosperity. When we add those together, it's 9. 9 is things are coming to fruition. 9 is higher wisdom, higher vibration, all of that. So does that make sense? Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Oops. Absolutely. Yeah, idle hands, idle mind. Yeah. I'm staring at my house, fuming that the painter has not come in days, but I could be doing other things. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. It makes so much sense. Good. You're learning to protect your inner child. I like that. It's 100% making sense. Good. How to do that when you work in a very negative office. Ooh, here's the thing about that. If you're working in a very negative office, the best thing you can do, honestly, and I know it's easier said than done, try to get a different job at a different place. I know it's like, well, I shouldn't have to move jobs and, have to uproot everything because these people are negative. However, you can't change people. They have to change themselves. They have to see that there's a problem in order for change to happen. So if you're in a whole office full of negativity, it's time for you to remove yourself from that environment and go to a more positive environment. If you can't do that, you're really going to have to work on setting boundaries and releasing that energy as soon as you leave. Okay, you set things in place to where you're not absorbing their negative energy. I definitely would not wear black. I wouldn't wear any dark colors because those are absorbing colors. I would wear something like white or green or blue because those are very positive, healing, harmonious colors. Pink is good too. Yellow is for happiness. But I would definitely put some like protection crystals around if you can, or whatever it is, you need to put your white light filter up, all of that. But otherwise, I would look for a different office because it is not worth your energy being sucked by these negative people. So I hope that helps. And sometimes when you're putting up your white light filter, you have to do it multiple times a day. Especially if you're in a really negative environment and you're new to that. Yeah, you have to do it multiple times a day. Look, we have number 1, bone collector. Let's read this and find out what she wants to say. Underwear red or will help, or green because red blocks and green grounds. There you go. Bye, Jamie. Thank you. Okay, so the bone collector. You are whole and have everything you need within. This is kind of a long one, but it's really good. When the bone collector appears, she is asking you to look closely at your circumstances to see if you're fully present or reacting out of past conditioning and unconscious expectations. Whenever we're wounded, especially when we're young, it's as if something essential is stolen from us. We adapt and accept a version of the truth that then sets us up to behave a certain way in the future when faced with situations similar to the original event. What we know about ourselves thus becomes influenced by a perception of limitation. You may feel unworthy or without courage. You may see yourself as flawed or unlovable or expect to be criticized. The bone collector reminds you that the truth is that you are a powerful being with limitless possibilities. She has kept safe what was stolen from you in the wounding and is here for you as you reclaim it now. You have everything you believe you lack, and the bone collector is your inner resource. Act as if you have what you need, and you'll find you have it after all. Anything is possible. With awareness, the wounds of the past need not define you. Okay? So that resonates a lot with this child card, right? What has happened in the past that has shaped your future? And how can you tear all that down, okay, and reconnect? And then you move forward with this new intention, with this new perspective, okay? And when you do that, you will be successful. That's just all there is to it. And it's true. I've done it. Let's get some more. You're welcome. It's not an easy thing to deal with. I know, and I get it. Like, there are people that just love to bitch and complain, and that's just their thing. That's what they are obsessed with. That's their addiction, and it's just, right? It drags you down. But you have to realize that, you know, you have the power to change your situation by either really focusing on your energy or change your environment. Let's do one more. Shuffle. All right, what else do we need to know this weekend? This card keeps coming up, you guys, in collective readings and in personal readings. Envy. Okay? So this card says that this woman, she's a wealthy woman. She has a lot, okay, in both hands. But she's looking at what she lacks. She wants more. And she's envious. And she's not being grateful for all that she does have. So remember how we were talking about, let's say, you know, a tornado came through, leveled your house, and you're so pissed off, rightfully so, right? But your house maybe isn't as bad as somebody else's, you know? But you're still upset because maybe the other person down the street, their house is even better. Their house was untouched. And you're like, son of a bitch, you know? And you're like, why didn't it get theirs? Why mine? Why is my house the one that got beat up? You know, and it's like, well, you still have half your house standing. Be grateful that it wasn't this other person's house that got completely leveled. See what I'm saying? So it's like, be grateful for what you do have out of what happened in the past. Pick all of that up and take it with you. And that gratitude is going to create more of the goodness. Does that make sense? I like to use analogies. Yeah, we got that last week too. Yeah. You've had it twice from it. Yeah, it's crazy that it's just, it keeps popping up, collective and personal readings. Okay, be careful with freezing their names in water, because what that does is it's a freezer spell, and what that means is it can do some damage. If you work with the person, I would be careful doing a freezer spell, really, honestly. You could put their name in like tinfoil, the shiny side in, and fold it up, because everything they say bounces back to them. But I would be very careful with a freezer spell, because it can cause something to where like you'll never see them again. It can cause them harm, and we don't want to do that. You know, those types of things like freezer spells are only ideal to use when somebody's trying to like really cause you harm. You know, they're like coming after you and your safety is at stake, or you know what I'm saying, your livelihood is at stake. So yeah, be very careful with the freezer spell. So anywho, let's talk more about this envy card. So okay, that's about if you're envious, right? But what if somebody's envious of you? That's not your problem, okay? If they're putting negative energy on you, let it bounce back, because you are grounding yourself, you are protecting your energy, you are doing all the good things, okay? And if somebody's envious of you, then that is their problem. You keep going. Never stop just because somebody else has less. You be the example of how they can move forward and get more, okay? Yeah, we all do need a reminder of what we have. And I had that this morning. I was like, you know, I was sitting outside watching the birds and our little bunny friend that comes in our backyard. I was having my coffee with my dog, and I was exhausted because I had woken up at 4 something this morning and couldn't go back to sleep. And I was like sitting there, and all of a sudden I was just like, you know what, God, I am so freaking blessed and so grateful for my life. And I was like, this is awesome. I get to sit out here in my backyard, have coffee with my dogs, the birds, and the bunny. I don't have to go drive in rush hour traffic through Dallas. I don't have to go to an office. I can sit here and do what I love and make a living at it. You know, I was just, feeling all the things this morning. So anytime you're feeling anxious or down, really step back and look at your life and look at all the good things that you have and try to be as grateful as possible, because what that does is it lifts your vibration and then it opens you up for more, right? Because we're not watching the pot not boiling. We're not affirming that it's not boiling. We're going, you know what, that pot is going to boil and it's going to happen anytime. I'm not even worried about it because I know it's going to happen, right? Because what happens when you put a pot of water on heat? It's eventually going to boil. Obviously, it has to be the right heat, right? So it has to be the right combination, the right things. And that's just how energy works. So when you set an intention and you set it with your heart and your emotions and your higher self, like if this is something that is aligned with you, right? We have the two ingredients needed. We have the pot and the heat. You set your intentions on the heat, the energy, and you just know that's going to work out because that's how energy works. It's science. Science and spirituality go like this. Does that make sense? I'm full of analogies today. Maybe the full moon, maybe the lack of sleep is helping that. I don't know, but I hope it makes sense. Yes, gratefulness brings more positive results. Abso-freaking-lutely. Makes loads of sense. Good. Always be happy with what you have and you'll be happy in life. Yes. Oh, look at that. Did y'all see that? It says, "Oh, sunny day." It's number 40. Let me grab this little booklet. I love to read the Oracle books. If y'all don't know, if you're new here, I love to read the Oracle books. You don't have to memorize all of your Oracle cards because I have like over 50 Oracle decks here. No joke. It's ridiculous. I mean, some are back there and everything. But tarot, you do need to memorize. Forwards, backwards, upside down, direct, all the things. Okay, so this says, "Oh, sunny day, new beginnings, luck, optimism. A woman with a dainty umbrella sits on a red mushroom and watches the sunrise over the horizon." That's funny because I literally was just talking about sitting outside this morning, and that's what I do. I'll watch the sunrise. How nice it is to welcome a new day, especially with especially with 3 little talismans of good luck. The ladybug. Oh yeah, see them on the mushroom, and stay on the top and on the stem. Little ladybugs. Embrace new beginnings. Let us forget yesterday's worries and regrets. Don't allow the past to linger into today. All the moments in this day are brand new, never seen before or since. You have the power to make good things happen. You can make today your lucky day. Okay? So ladybugs now are extremely rare, right? Most people see the Asian beetle. We had one the other day in our house, and my son asked me, he's like, "Is this a ladybug or is it the Asian beetle?" I'm like, a ladybug is red. It's not orange. It is red. And they're rare. That's why they're such good luck. So this is telling you, I mean, you see this person, they've got their umbrella, right? Signifying that they are divinely guided and protected. However, it's like they're going to be able to put this down because the storm is over. Okay? The storm is over. You had 3 reed bunny birds. Oh, right? That's true. I just saw a ladybug outside my window. Oh, or outside 10 minutes ago. Nice. Yesterday I felt so disoriented. Yes, and woke up this morning recharged. Must have been the full moon. I believe so, Cheryl. I believe so. Because I was kind of the same way yesterday. I was like, golly, this energy. It's heavy. But yeah, it's just telling you there's so much positivity happening this weekend. Do not fall into this trap. Because I was just listening to, I'm not a huge fan of Neville Goddard. I listen to some of his stuff, but people have really like ruined his teachings for me because they use it for their own ego and to control people. Like they think that, you know, you can just, like, you're the only player and everybody else is just actors in your movie and you can make them do whatever you want. They have like really tarnished his teachings. But I was listening to something this morning where he was like, if you are envious of somebody or if you are expecting to not get the thing that you want, you are creating somebody else that's going to get that thing. Because there's that duality, right? You're the one that doesn't get it, so you're creating somebody else that does. If you're envious of another person, you are seeing them up here. We've talked about this, right? You're seeing them up here getting all the things that you want. You're holding space for them instead of holding space for yourself. You can be very happy for other people and their success, and you should be, okay? And then you should be happy for yourself and your success, okay? So don't create another person that's going to receive all the things that you wanted because you're too busy creating yourself as the one in lack. Does that make sense? Think of it that way. Like, would I rather be the person to receive all the good things, or would I rather create another person who's going to get it instead? Or would I rather be envious of this person and give them more and more and more, and I'm still going to stay here right where I am? Jealousy and envy serves nothing except for the other person. All right, what else do we need to know? Oh, look at that. We have wax seal. I'm going to read the options to you. It says, invitations or messages, a secret is shared, sealing a deal, conclusions are reached. I mean, we just had a full moon, right? So that would be conclusions are reached here, right? Done, done, and done. Okay? So here may be where you receive some sort of message. It could be a divine message. It could be a message of somebody, like through somebody else, because this is Aquarius energy. Things move through the airwaves, right? So this could be a text, a phone call, a DM, an email, something, okay? This is also a great day if you are going to sign a contract, if you are going to like step into something that's pretty significant. Saturday or Sunday is a great day to do so, okay? I like that. And a secret is shared. Are you going to keep the secret? What are you going to do with that? You know? Whoops. Hang on. So many good messages today. Yeah, I know. I'm going to have to listen again too, honestly. Change your perspective. Yes. So, okay, let's get, what time is it? 10:30. Okay, let's get one more. Then we'll do the money deck, and then we'll do the rebel deck. And then I've got to go because I got to get some stuff done. I've got to finish up the lessons for Tarot Apprenticeship. Do not forget, today is the last day that you're ever going to see it at this price. I'm just telling you, okay? What else do we need to know this weekend? Let me get y'all's input as well. Okay? For the live class. Oh, look, we got Progressions Journey. Look at that. See? Such positive energies. Number 56. 5 is change. 5 is the pivotal moment. 6 is about healing. It's about nature. It's about nurturing, harmony, love, all the good things. And then it comes to number 11. 11 is that master number, okay? It's the philosopher. It's like, here's the divine gateway. Everything is aligning this weekend, okay? Yes, I do teach and coach to read cards. I was just fixing to talk about that. I wanted y'all's input on something. But first, let me fill y'all in. If you're new here, I created a Tarot Apprenticeship self-paced module. It's being completed today. Today is the last day that you can get into that module at pretty much half price. Tomorrow, it goes to the full price because it's going to be done. okay? I take you through everything on how to read cards, okay, properly. Like every detail. You can check it all out through the link in my bio. It's right there at the top of my website in green, okay? Now, I wanted y'all's input. I saw somebody else talking about this. No, it was in our meeting last night. I had a meeting last night with a bunch of really amazing spiritual people. And there's big things happening in that group, you guys. I'm excited about that. But I can't say anything yet. But anywho, I was wondering, so my live classes are 12 weeks. 12 weeks of learning, okay? Now, the 12 weeks of learning are, you know, in person. And I was wondering, would people rather do the 12 weeks of learning, or would you rather do a year of like a slower paced learning if you're going to do the live classes? Because, I mean, it is going to be more expensive because you're going to be spending a year with me. Or would you rather have the 12 weeks or the self-paced? I'm just curious. Y'all give me your input. 12 weeks. The tarot course is called Tarot Apprenticeship. So go to the link in my bio. Click on it. You'll see it in green. It says Learn to Read Tarot or something like that. Click that button. Scroll down. Like, you look through all the information, and you're going to see my live classes, and you're going to see the self-paced module at the bottom. A year. Okay. 6 months. A year. Okay. So it's a little bit mixed. But I was just curious. I like to get feedback because a year is a long time, but it takes a long time to really learn tarot. This is why I created the self-paced module, because I wanted you to be able to take your time and go back and go through it over and over and over again. Self-paced, 12 weeks and 1 year meets everyone's choice. Yeah. Self-paced works best for you. That's what I was thinking too. Especially for the fact that I covered everything in the self-paced module. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I was just curious. Do you have any feedback once you are ready, take the class, and you're ready to read what happens next? So when you're finished with the tarot self-paced module, you can get into the tarot spread training to continue your training, which is why I created that group. We're going to have live Q&As now that I've gotten everything finished today. We're going to have live Q&As so you can come in there and ask questions. The live tarot classes, you will have a certification, because at the end of the tarot classes, at the end of the 12 weeks, you read for somebody that I bring in and you get a certification. The self-paced, you don't get a certification right now because there's really no way for me to know that you're practicing and you're actually doing it. I will eventually create some way for people to come get certifications, but as of right now, I do not have a certification available for the self-paced. It's just the live classes that you can get the certification. But if you want to continue learning and evolving, get into the Tarot Spread Training group. It's like less than $10 a month. And I have a whole library of videos that I'm building upon each month to show you how to read different tarot spreads. So yeah. And there's a whole chat in there where you can ask questions and get feedback. You can do readings with other people, all of that. So let's see what our money message is for the weekend. What is our money message for the weekend? But as far as the tarot self-paced course, like I said, you will never see it at this price again. It's ridiculously low. Let's see. What is our money message for this weekend? What do we need to know? We have Money Manager. I think we got that recently. Didn't we get that on Monday? I can't remember, but it's recent. So it says this card can indicate your career or finances could take a giant leap forward. Yes. We have the Star and we have the Knight of Pentacles this weekend. Okay? Talk about Money Manager. That's the Knight of Pentacles. So maybe something amazing happens on Saturday, and then Sunday you're like, okay, how am I going to manage all this money? How am I going to make it grow for me? Number 2, consider careers in money management, banking, accounting, or anything in finances. Look, if you're good with numbers, why not? If you're working with money, you're just going to bring about more. Number 3, you can expect a happy outcome when it comes to your finances. Heck yeah. You think it was the last new moon? Okay, maybe it was. I thought it was more recent. Maybe it was for another client. You're waiting for my Reiki class next? Well, to be honest, what will come next? I'm taking the summer off. You guys, I have worked my ass to the bone the past year. So I'm taking the summer off. The next class or the next module is going to be numerology. Okay? Just letting y'all know. Monday we got mistake. Okay. Okay, I must have been thinking about another reading or a couple weeks back. Okay. But yeah, the next module will be numerology. But I do teach you a chunk of numerology in the tarot class. But like I was showing last night, I'll show y'all right quick. Oh, man. This is in-depth numerology. And then you get, if I can hold this properly, all of this information out of it. It's a lot. It takes a long time to do, but it's very interesting. So yeah, I will teach this next. I'll teach basic numerology and then go into more advanced like this, but not yet. I'm taking the summer to spend with my kiddos, to go to the pool, to do readings, to be on live in my collective and in the tarot group, all of that. Because I know that I need to be more available for everybody, and I've been working so much that I haven't been able to be as available as I want to be. And this is why you haven't seen me post a whole lot on Instagram and TikTok, is because I've been so busy finishing the book, finishing the module, that I now have time to freaking breathe. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I started a job I didn't know existed, took my experience, and exponentially grew the income. That's amazing, Grace. Amazing Grace. There you go. What was I going to say about Saturday's class? Well, Saturday I'm teaching that tarot workshop, and the people in that workshop, the price ends today. So the people in the workshop won't even get the price that it's at today. But I was also saying, this is a great energy for me teaching that tarot workshop on Saturday. And it's first come, first serve, you guys. If you have already taken my tarot classes, please don't come to the workshop, because it's going to be repetitive and you're going to take the space of somebody that needs to be in the workshop, okay? I'm not trying to exclude anybody, but I only have 100 spots, and I have well over 100 people that have registered, probably close to 200 now, okay? And it's first come, first serve, so I don't want anybody's spot to be taken by somebody that doesn't need to be in that class, to be in that workshop, okay? This is like intro to tarot. So just want to let you know. So glad you're taking time off. Well deserved. Thank you, Heather. You'll totally be interested in numerology? Good. Yeah, it's fascinating. Thank you so much. When I do something, it has to be done right. It has to be, like, I have to feel proud of it. And that's probably like because I have Venus and Virgo in my chart. So I'm very, it has to be just right. Because I want to feel proud of it. And I don't want people coming back at me going, I didn't learn anything. Like, I have questions. This isn't, I would die if that happened. Because I'm just like, no, it has to be done right. Because you need to experience an outcome at the end. Otherwise, you're wasting your time and your money and energy. Can you still sign up for the tarot workshop? Yes. You can sign up for the tarot workshop, and like I said, you need to be there on time, okay? Because otherwise, the spots are going to fill up really quickly. I will send out the link. I'm going to send out an email in a little while today, and then I'll send out the link to make sure y'all have it, the invitation. probably tonight and in the morning probably. Okay, let's see what else we need to know. What is our, this is the Rebel deck. This is the Sassy deck. It's a attitude like mine, so we always have to use this deck. What do we need to know about this weekend? What do we need to know about this weekend? Nope, it didn't split right. That's how I shuffle Oracle. If it doesn't split cleanly, it's not ready. What do we need to know this weekend? Oh, it says, they broke your heart. Fuck them. Oh, man. They broke your heart. Fuck them. I love this deck so much. That's totally my personality. It's like, you know, fuck them. Like, who gives a shit anymore? You know, they were not good enough for you. They would have dragged you down even further. Like, fuck them. Let them go. You know, let them stay in the rubble and you move on. You heal and you get to experience all the things that you dreamed of. That's what happened to me more than once. You know, this is why we have the glow up. Do you know why? Okay, do you know why we have the glow up? Because, two reasons. Number one, we have a glow up, especially women, because when we are in a relationship, we start to focus all of our energy on that person and we stop focusing on ourselves. We put ourselves aside and we focus on them, supporting them, helping them, doing all those things, right? So whenever the relationship breaks up, we go back to taking care of ourselves eventually, right? So we have this glow up. And then we also use that fuel of that relationship, that breakup, to show us what it is that we truly do deserve. You know, we use that energy. It's like, what is it from Pitch Perfect? You know, it's fueling my hate fire. And that causes that glow up. So that's why we experience that, because we stop paying attention to ourselves. We stop doing the things that we love. We spend all our energy, right? We focus on everybody else but ourselves. So we see that person being successful. We see all this stuff, and then we're down here, right? So when we go through the breakup, we finally like, oh no, fuck them. I'm going up here. And we finally see ourselves at a higher standard, typically. So that's why we have a glow up. I'm in the middle of a custody modification and wondering if I should compromise. That was for me. There you go. Oh, man. I received your book this week. Thoroughly enjoying it. It's part of my morning routine now. Yay. If you listen, you guys, please do me a favor. I've sold hundreds of these books and I only have 16 reviews. Everybody's telling me how much they love it. Would you please go to Amazon, go to your Amazon order and leave a review? All the reviews so far are 5 stars and I'm so freaking grateful. But I would love to have your feedback. I would love to see your stars, please. It just helps me through Amazon, like climb the list of tarot books. That's your attitude right now? Nice. Thank you so much, Jen. Thank you, thank you. You needed this? Perfect. Well, I'm glad you're here. So y'all have a wonderful weekend. If you missed the beginning of the reading, I'll put it on YouTube. You can find my YouTube link in both of my bios, okay? TikTok and Instagram. Get into Tarot Apprenticeship. Like I said, this is the last day you're ever going to see it at this price. You will never see it again. And there is no other course out there like this one. I guarantee it, okay? And if you need to get into the Tarot Workshop, get into the Tarot Workshop. If you're already getting into Tarot Apprenticeship, the self-paced module or the live classes, you don't need to get into the workshop because you're going to get so much more than you are in the workshop, okay? Just letting you know. But if you need anything else, I'm always here. I will see you back here Monday morning, 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, okay? Have a wonderful weekend. It's great energy, and I can't wait to hear about it on Monday, all right? Mwah. Love y'all.